Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, to the Bayah Shadabadat, the House of David. This is Ayah Shatap from Men of Valor Las Vegas camp. All right. And the lesson I'm coming to you today with is on the famine of the word. All right. And how we're almost there. All right, but through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, let me go ahead and get to this lesson, and Lord willing, be edifying unto the body. All right, this is going to be the book of Amos, chapter 8. Chapter 8 and verse 11, and it reads, Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but hearing the word of Yahweh. All right? So that means hearing the word of Yahweh, you 2/3 so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, who don't hearken unto the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, hearken unto the judgment, the law, statutes, and commandments. You will not have the ability, all right, to seek out the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You won't be able to find it on the highways and byways. Those of you who sitting on the fence who know you are Israelites but can't pull the trigger and commit to the cause of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, you will lose. All right, you will lose. All right. This is verse 12, and it reads, And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro, seeking the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. All right? So you shall not find the word, because when you had the liberty and the time to hearken unto the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai from the men out on the highways and byways, all right, from apostle to Ahar on down, and the apostles before him, to you older men, all right, who are waking up or listening, who have came across this word and trying to come back, all right, you've had the opportunity time after time, all right, but ultimately you just forsook the word. So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to close those doors of mercy, all right. This is verse 13, and it reads, In that day shall they fear, shall the fair virgin and the young man faint from thirst. They'll faint from thirst. They'll faint from not knowing what's going on. All right, because they weren't watching the times. All right, they weren't understanding that it's not you're not in this world just a party and bullshit. All right, it's not all about a good time. All right, this is our captivity that we are supposed to be in mourning. All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has a punishment for us. All right, because this was a punishment unto us. All right, Slakia, let's go to the book of Numbers. It's going to be the book of Numbers. It's going to be chapter 23. Slakia. Give me 1 second. This would be the book of Numbers, chapter 24. All right. In verse 8. And it reads, power brought him forth out of Egypt. He hath, as it were, a strength of a unicorn. All right. And the strength of the unicorn, all right, is what you see on the screen. All right. The unicorn is a satellite. All right. That satellite, if you see that second picture, is a unicorn like right there unto a satellite. All right. The word has gone across the earth. All right. The word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has went across the earth. Okay. And continuing on. All right. It's going to continue until Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai shuts this thing down. All right. Continuing on and reading in that verse. He shall eat up the nations, his enemies, and shall break their bones and pierce them through with the arrows. All right. So he's breaking up the bones. He's breaking these nations up by the way of the internet. All right. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, this word has went across the earth. All right. And people are in mourning. All right. People are fearing. All right. They're starting to see these prophecies come to pass. They're starting to understand that these men out on the highways and byways very well could be, in their eyes, could be the children of Israel, which we know we are, but it is not clear to everyone yet. All right. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is slowly but surely revealing, all right, his servants. All right. And making known, Salaki, and making his name known in the earth once more. It's going to be the book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 1. It reads, the heavens declare the glory of the power, and the firmament show his handiwork. All right, showing his handiwork. What is the handiwork of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? Everything, but it's showing the handiwork of the satellites. All right, Edom's technology still belongs to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, and the reason why the internet exists is for the famine. All right, is for the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to go forth and cross the earth. All right, without having to travel. All right, and it'll prove this as we continue to read. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 19, in verse 2. And it reads, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Come on. Day unto day. You have brothers doing videos around the world. You have brothers doing the videos in the day and in night. All right. As it's roughly 8 o'clock right now. All right. So we brothers out here teaching and preaching and prophesying the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, do it on this platform. All right. Whether it be mainly YouTube or these other platforms. All right. The word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai will go out and will continue to go out until the day he shuts it down. All right. As you see, no internet connection. All right. Verse 3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. There is no speech nor language. All right. You can find this word in Cantonese, Japanese, sign language, German. All right. English, all right? You can find it in any language. You can find the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, all right? And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, scattering his elect amongst the nations, all right? Scattering his elect amongst the nations and waking them up, all right? So nobody has an excuse, all right? Nobody has an excuse, all right? Whether it be sign language, whether you be deaf, dumb, blind. All right. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has made a way for you to understand this word if you be of his elect number, the 1/3. Okay. Continuing on, verse 4, and it reads, their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. All right. All the earth. This line, all right, this internet goes throughout all the earth. It is all digital. Everything in the system is going to digital. So knowing and understanding that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai designed this very thing to go out all the earth so his word may be preached and prophesied. Continuing on. In them hath he set Slack, have he set a tabernacle for the sun. All right. So Yahweh Shem Shai set a tabernacle in us to continue this word. All right. And to continue it in truth, sincerity, and honesty. Salakia. All right. So we must continue preaching and proclaiming the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. No matter what, we have to be faithful unto death even. All right. Because it is the words of Yahweh Shem Shai that gives us life. Salakia. Salakia. Give me 1 second. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37. 37, and it is going to be verse 32. And it reads, the wicked watcheth and Salakia watcheth the righteous and seek to slay him. All right? Because these devils watch all of us, brothers. All right? They watch and see exactly what we're talking about so they can measure the time. All right? According to their prophecies. All right? Which is all prophecy of Yahweh Shem Shai, but for their wicked counsel that they think that they will be able to perform. All right? They know that Israel's waking up on a mass number. All right? They're in awe and they don't understand how this happened. All right? And it's because the power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right? His word will not return unto him void. All right? He has an elect people. All right? He has the whole nation of Israel, but he is only concerned about the 1/3 right now. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, if your father's line goes back to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you belong to Yahweh Shem Shai. You are a child of Israel. All right? It's the matter if you are of the 1/3 or you're a 2/3. All right? If you are 2/3, you will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, famine, pestilence, whatever your lot be. All right, for following after this devil, continuing in this false doctrines. All right, whether it be Buddhism, Christianity, Catholicism. All right, the issues, it doesn't matter. Yahweh Shem Shai does not deal with any other nation. All right, he has not dealt with any other nation. All right, matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull that right quick just because I'm right there. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, and I'm going to start at verse 1. And it reads, hear this word that Yahweh hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities. All right. So Yahweh Shem Shai said, out of all the families of the earth, he has only known you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true children of Israel. Okay. Thus saith the Bible. If you don't like it, who cares? Okay. Got one more script and I'm going to go ahead and close out. This is be the book of Micah, chapter 3 and verse 7. And it reads, Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yea, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of power. All right. So you will have no answer in that day. All right. Because you didn't hearken unto the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. You will have no excuse. All right. You will answer, and you will answer for your wickedness. All right. And your judgment will be thus, whether it be thermonuclear fire, whether it be a pestilence. All right. Whether it be the sword. All right. Whether it be through whatever means, the thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of ways that Yahweh Shem Shai has for your destruction. All right. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Baha Hashem, Rcha Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, to the Bayah Shadabadat, the house of David. This is Ayah Shatab, Men of Valor, Las Vegas Camp. Till the next time, Shalom.